This video is brought to you by Osmocote, the planter's plant food.
Hey, I'm Jenks Farmer. I'm in my nursery in South Carolina today. May is one of my favorite times of year because antique roses look spectacular right now. They are not only beautiful, but they have beautiful stories, beautiful histories of the people who've passed them along. There are a few little things to do to antique roses in May that will make them more beautiful. Things that will help complete the picture. This time of year we're starting to see the results of late summer and winter damage on some of the stems, so we'll look at a few little pruning techniques as well as some tying techniques. We're also going to look at some killer varieties of antique roses that are in flower all across the state of South Carolina. So now we're in my mom's garden, and she is Gloria Farmer. She's standing under a big rose trellis of a couple of antique roses. They're not quite in flower yet, but she's doing a little bit of springtime pruning.
Well, I choose the canes that I want left on to grow strong canes, and I leave them alone. And then I clip the other ones that are going to be in the way or that I want to get rid of before they get too big.
So in this situation, you're leaving, it looks like just 3 or 4 canes.
Yeah, it looks like about 4, and then I just kind of tuck them around where I want them to grow.
So this is Jay Al-Hashimi, and he is the president of the Augusta Rose Society. They're just looking at some of her old roses, and Jay, what does it mean to call something an antique rose?
Technically, an antique rose is termed based on when it was introduced, so anything before the Civil War is considered a antique rose.
Speedy Gonzales, you can see it's just growing on a corner gate post, but you can also see that it has a little bit of dead down in it, and I don't know what that is, some kind of winter kill. Not sure what the problem was. It could have been damaged from insects last summer. This time of year you just want to cut that out, and I cut as far down to the ground on that dead as I can get. There's a little bit more. There's a little tip dieback. Cut that down to the main stem. I think you'll agree this is spectacular. It doesn't need anything done to it, but I see one really ugly problem. Better looking, huh? May not last forever, but it'll last a couple months. This is just spectacular, isn't it? So I planted this rose about 10 years ago. It was a 1 gallon. The only maintenance is that every other year or so I'll go in and cut out those discolored stems. I'm not going to do it now because the rose is in full flower. I hope you enjoyed learning about antique roses and a little bit about their spring care. I'm Jenks Farmer from South Carolina.